YouTube, what's good? Alright, so here we are in the attachments. We're running the agency suppressor with the task force barrel, the target designator laser, the 52 round fast mag, and the jungle grip rear grip. Now, let's take a dive in as to why. Start with the muzzle. Agency suppressor. So, in the past patch, before this one, the agency suppressor was broken. Now, it's back. It has the vertical recoil. Most importantly, your opponents don't hear you coming. That is the best thing that can happen when you have the element of surprise. That's what you want. It gives you that. Effective damage range, bullet velocity. Now, as you can see on the stat line, we get an increase in accuracy, damage, and range. That's what we want. So we're going to take that. We lose a little bit of ADS and aiming stability. But this gun has low to no recoil. I can promise you that. And that is something that is very beneficial when picking these attachments, because it's not something that you have to extremely factor in. Hence why I'm not even running the underbarrel, which everyone runs, the field agent foregrip. It doesn't need it. So, hopping into the barrel, we have the task force barrel. So again, as I said earlier in the beginning of the video, we're looking to make this gun compete. We want to make it a competitive SMG with the others. So you'll have the range, but you'll also have that up close and personal kill. You know, the one where your opponent's like, oh, he's cheating, he's one shot. One of those. So, with this task force barrel, again, effective damage range, bullet velocity, straight speed. We lose a little bit of recoil, but as you can see in the stats, more damage, more range, and mobility. This gun isn't the fastest like the MAC-10, where the mobility is maxed out the chart. No, this gun right here, it's, like I said, very comparable to the MP7. It's a mobile gun, but it's not the most mobile. And I'll keep alluding to the MP7 because when you really break it down and think about it, that's what it comes down to. It's like the MP7. This gun and the MAC-10 are the MP5 and the MP7 of Cold War, is how I feel about them. So, hopping into the laser for the target designator. Effective damage range, hipfire accuracy. Very important, and you're going to see some clips later on in the video of how accurate this thing is, even shooting from the hip. And how much damage it deals with the hipfire accuracy, even from a distance. So, be on the lookout for those clips. You're going to know them when you see them. And the only con to this is the flashlight being visible to your enemies, but by the time you're shooting at them, they're already going to know you're there. But again, more accuracy, more damage. That's what we're going for. If you look here at the bottom left at the stat sheet, our damage is up, our range is up, our control is up, our accuracy is up, our mobility is slightly down. We're okay with that. Now, if you want your mobility back, even just a slight bit, what you can do is get rid of this 52 round fast mag and opt in for the STANAG 55 round. For some reason, the STANAG 55 round gives you a little bit more mobility, but carries more ammo, so I don't see how you could lose there. Normally the STANAG does have a quick reload as well. It's a quick pop out, pop back in, just like the fast mag would be, or typically is. And then we have our jungle grip, ADS, flinch resistance. That's all we're really worried about here. Now, you can opt out if you want to get that sprint to fire time back. You can always opt for the drop shot wrap. But again, you lose a little bit of mobility, which is something that we got back with the SARS jungle grip. So really, that's what we have for the LC10 gunsmith build. As far as camos go, you can't go wrong with the Nectar camo. It's the best camo. All my Cold War guns have it, but I digress. Now, before we hop into these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, And leave a comment down below if this class helped you compete, whether it was up close or at a range. If you're running this class, let me know how you feel about it. Right out of the gate, I come through, I'm pushing with a stun, throwing it, thought I had a shot, nope, get on there, close range. This is ground loot that they have. Another push, throwing a stun. I get 2 quick downs, but I don't see the third guy laying down after my drop. Headshot! Immediately starts pushing. Thermite stuns the room. Like I said, this gun is really good. 52 round mag lets you fight a full team. I lay enough to cover fire to force him back. Fight. Teammate help. Pushes out, down, down. Now we just do the cleanup. You can do the math on how many bullets it takes to kill somebody. Now, even though the TTK is really low, you wouldn't notice it in the game if you're really doing what you're supposed to be doing, like getting bodies. Now, if you built the gun right, like I said, it doesn't have much fall off damage depending on the range. Like I said right there, quick kill. He's not that far, but he's enough away that there would be some fall off. And then close range, boom, instant. Go ahead and go to center for me. Now, this clip is important. This clip highlights the hip fire, but it doesn't highlight the hip fire from range. Gets right up in there. All hit markers. I didn't miss a bullet. Now, when you talk about not mixing a bullet, I don't know how much better it can get. It's like I hit everything in this clip. Boom, laying down, laying down. Even from the hip, this gun was accurate. Now, whether it's close range or far range, this gun gets the job done. It's good for wiping at least 2 to 3 squad members every time. And I just highlight that in these next 2 clips. So I down him, go ahead and get active. I reload, 52 round mag, get it in there. Keep in mind that it's still pretty mobile, even if you don't think so. This gun's still highly mobile. Gives me enough time to get out of the way, cover my tracks, but didn't actually need to because he died from thermite. Look, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you build the gun like this, you're gonna get wins, as you can see in this clip right here. We have some long distance range, a little medium range, and then we're gonna finish it off with some close-up. It's 1 on 3. We're in the last couple of circles. We're already getting down. We're gonna pop a daddy here. Reload. And because the gun is mobile, even though it doesn't seem mobile, you still can move around with it. Gets me right over there behind him before I even move off my right. For the win. Let's go. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you want to hear more about loadout classes that I have for Warzone and potentially zombies. Make sure you follow me on all social medias at the Oxcord PS4.